The Workers' Party of Britain has made a bold claim ahead of the country going to the ballot box on July 4. Former celebrity Big Brother contestant George Galloway has made a seemingly fantastical prediction for the general election that his party could secure double figures of MPs in Parliament. The controversial politician won a shock victory in the seat of Rochdale, Greater Manchester this year after Labour withdrew their support for candidate Azhar AIi. Mr. Galloway, a former Labour, Respect and now Workers' Party of Britain member, entered the Commons with nearly 6,000 more votes than any rival and declared Keir Starmer, "This is for Gaza." Speaking to the Manchester Evening News about the chances for Workers' Party of Britain in the general election, Mr. Galloway said he'd be disappointed if we're not in double figures of MPs. The 69-year-old added on his own prospects for re-election in Rochdale that, "Only God knows that. It's up to the electorate." Early last week the Workers' Party of Britain said it hoped to field 326 candidates in just over half the total seats available. However, after the deadline passed on Friday, the party appears to have fielded a member in 151 seats, according to Elections Map UK. Mr. Galloway said if his party had been able to stand in 326 seats it would have meant that notionally he was running for Prime Minister. He told the men, "If I'm elected and Theresa Labour government, Labour will be able to refuse Rochdale nothing. Because the one thing in the world, in Rochdale, Labour, want more than any other, is to see the back of me. To get the seat back, and to damp down our challenge to them in the next council elections and the ones after that, etc. The Labour government will be prioritising Rochdale over other places, and there'll be a lot of mouths to feed, because I'm the MP. That's my tactic." Parliament sat for 54 days with Mr. Galloway as Rochdale's MP before it was dissolved last week. In that period, he spoke 29 times. He regularly spoke about the war in Gaza and wider foreign policy. But he also raised issues relating to Rochdale. Mr. Galloway secured a debate on substandard housing which he dedicated to Azhar AIi, who died aged 2 due to mold in his freehold estate flat.